Aussies down under or in the outback will greet you with G'day. When it comes to your commode, there's nothing better down under or out back than being greeted with bidet. If you want to keep your backside at its best and your undershorts at their freshest, you're going to need more than toilet paper. There are many bidet toilet seats in the market that you can install yourself at home, and that's what we're going to do right now. We got our hands on Bemis's newer Bio Bidet toilet seat, and we're going to install it on a real toilet in a real home to show you what installing it is like in the real world. Just keep in mind that different models may have different specific installation instructions. The Bio Bidet is different from your average bidet. It has an adjustable heated seat, adjustable water temperature, a warm air dryer, and a nozzle cleaning mode. Quick disclaimer. Bio Bidet manufacturer Bemis supplied us with the product for the purposes of testing one and an editorial capacity. We are in no way sponsored by or affiliated with the company. And now that you're seated, folks, let's begin. First, turn this little knob under or near your toilet clockwise to shut off the water supply. Next, you're going to remove the toilet seat. Most toilets have little flip-up covers that hide the bolts, so you're going to want to flip those up. And then some models you're going to unscrew with a flathead screwdriver. In this case, we're going to undo the bolts from the bottom. Next, we're going to attach the hoses. We're going to start by removing the water supply line from the toilet tank. Bio Bidet doesn't say anything about using plumber's tape in the installation, but we recommend using plumber's tape. Then we're going to attach the T-valve to the toilet tank. Then we're going to attach the water supply line to the bottom of the T-valve. This might sound counterintuitive, but to avoid leaks, Bio Bidet says you shouldn't over-tighten the hose connections. And last, we're going to attach the bidet supply line to the T-valve. And don't attach the hose to the bidet until you've mounted it. Now we're going to install the catch plate. First, insert the rubber anchors into the toilet mounting holes. They're not just going to slide in, so you're either going to need to use force or use some hand soap to lubricate them. Unfold and align the installation guide on the toilet rim. This is going to show you where you need to set the catch plate. Next, what we did is we took the mounting plate off. We assembled the bolts and the bolt guides according to the instructions, and then we set the catch plate back on the toilet. Push the bolts down through the rubber anchors and screw them in with a Phillips head screwdriver. The instruction manual and the quick start guide, neither of them say exactly what to do with these pieces. We're going to infer that they're the nuts that go underneath the screws, and so we're going to tighten them that way, but that looks like a little bit of an oversight in these instructions. Next, you'll need to slide the bidet into place. Once the seat is on, you'll hear a click. Bio Bidet says the toilet seat can feel a little loose at this point. Also, quick note, the installation manual says to press and hold the reset button for 2 seconds before continuing installation after you've slid the seat on. But pressing the reset button ejects the seat, so it kind of undoes what you've already done. Plug the water line into the bidet seat, once again using some plumber's tape, and check for leaks. Now we finally get to plug it in. We know, there's not usually an outlet down here. In fact, there wasn't one here either until we called a licensed electrician and had them install a GFCI outlet. If you don't have a standard 120 volt outlet next to your toilet, you're gonna wanna do the same. Well, it's installed. The process was a little more than we were expecting, but we got it done. We're definitely gonna leave this laminated operating guide right here for safety. We're gonna let the homeowners take this thing for a test drive and we'll follow up with you. So we're back about a month later with some updates for you on how the Bio Bidet is working out for us. I think the first and most important thing to mention is that right away we noticed we had a major water pressure issue with the unit. We tried some troubleshooting. We ended up taking out these 2 small filters in the unit, so we hoped that might increase the water pressure. And we know there's not an issue with the water pressure to the toilet or the house because we previously had installed on that toilet a regular bolt-on unit. The difference between that bolt-on unit and the Bio Bidet is a heating element. We think that this heating element is what's like basically throttling the flow of water, slowing it down. It has to heat it up. So that's creating this like lack of water pressure, but it's also creating an issue where you press the button for the water to work and it takes almost 10 seconds for the water to come out, again, due to that heating element. All those issues aside, we find that this is a really feature-packed unit. You get the warm water, the heated seat, the blow dryer. If you're a first-time bidet user, this is gonna be everything you need and more.